Hi, this is Mr. Kinyanola, and I'm going to help you find the area of a regular polygon when they give you the side lengths. So every side, because it's regular, all the sides are congruent. So for this one, every side is 6 centimeters. So first thing we have to do is, this is really important because this is our first step, and if we get this wrong, then all our other steps won't be correct. Let's figure out how many sides this polygon has. So I'm just going to count and put little tick marks as I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is a 10-sided polygon. So that means it's a decagon. 10 sides is a decagon. I'm just going to write it down so I don't forget. Decagon, 10 sides. Okay, now it's 10 sides. That means we could split this up into 10 congruent triangles. So here's the center. I'm just going to draw one of the triangles here and here. And our next step is we want to figure out the measure of the central angle. Central angle is this angle right here in the center. Since it's a decagon and there's 10 sides, that means there's 10 congruent triangles. So what we're going to do to find this one angle is, we know that all around this, the central angles all together is 360, and we're just going to divide it by 10. So let's go 360 divided by 10. That's 36 degrees. So we know that all the central angles are 36 degrees. But we're just going to focus on this one triangle. To help you guys visualize it, I enlarged this one triangle right here. So let's just focus on this one triangle. So I'll put a 36 degrees here. And our goal for now, so we're not overwhelmed with this right here, we're just going to focus on this one triangle, is to find the area of this one triangle. If you guys remember, the area formula for a triangle is base times height divided by 2, because a triangle is half of a rectangle, and the base and the height are always perpendicular. Remember, perpendicular are two sides that make 90-degree angles. These two sides don't make 90-degree angles. These two sides don't make 90-degree angles. So we would have to draw some perpendicular lines. So what we're going to do is just bisect this angle straight down the middle and draw a line right here and make this 90. And so now we have two perpendicular lines. These will serve as our base and height. Remember, this side down here is 6 centimeters, so I'm going to put a 6. So we have our base, it's 6 centimeters. We need to figure out our height. So what we're going to do is we're going to split this triangle in half to figure out what the height is. Okay, since this entire angle is 36 degrees, we just want this half of that 36 degrees for this angle right here. Half of 36, so let's go, divided by 2 is 18. So we're going to put 18 degrees. Since we're only focusing on this triangle, okay, half of 6 is 3, so I'm going to put the 3 right here so we don't get mixed up with the 6. And we want to figure out this height right here. So I'm going to call this x. And the reason why we split it in half is because we're going to use one of the trigonometric ratios. So which one are we going to use? Sine, cosine, or tangent for this? Well, we have this angle, which is 18 degrees. We have the 3, which is its opposite. And we want to find this x right here, which is the height, which is the adjacent side to the 18 because it's right next to it, but not the hypotenuse. So we have opposite over adjacent. OA, what letter goes in front of OA is T, TOA. Which one's TOA is tangent. So we're going to write the tangent, or use the tangent of 18 equals the opposite of 18, which is 3, over the adjacent, which is x right here. And what's the invisible number under any number? 1. So we'll put a 1 under this. So we have two fractions in this proportion, and we'll just cross multiply. So 1 times 3 is 3 is equal to x times tangent of 18. Okay, let's get x by itself. So this is x times tangent of 18. So opposite of multiplication is division. So we'll divide both sides by the tangent of 18. Okay, so these cancel out. X is by itself, and I'm just going to flip it. I'm going to write x over here. Now for here, let's use our calculator. That's right, 3 divided by the tangent of 18. And let's make sure that our calculator is in degrees. And if you guys could see that, it says deg, so that means it's in degrees, so it's in the right format. So let's write type in 3 divided by tangent of 18, and we have 9.233. So 9.233. Okay, 0.5. I like to write as many digits as possible. So x equals 9.23305. Okay, so that's our height. Now we have our height. We have our base. So let's figure out the area of this triangle. Okay, so base times height divided by 2. Since we already have that number in here, that's our height. Let's just multiply it by our base, the entire base, which is 6. So times 6. And then, since a triangle is half of a rectangle, let's divide this by 2. Okay, so which is 27 all of this right here. So the area of this triangle, I'm going to write A is equal to 27.69915. Okay, let's keep that there. The area of this one triangle is all of this, but we want to figure out the area of the entire decagon, which means we have 10 congruent triangles. So what we'll do with this is multiply it by 10 for the 10 congruent triangles that make up a decagon. So times 10, which is 276.99. So the area of this entire decagon is 276.9915. And wherever your teacher wants you to round it, we'll just leave it here. And remember, we're finding area, and it's in centimeters. So let's write centimeters, and area is the number of squares that fit inside. So let's write centimeters squared. And let's take our blue pen, since we're so proud of all the steps that we took and we know this is the correct answer. Let's box it and then be confident that we got it correct. And now we know how to do these problems.